Let's make some anchovy-infused rum. Hi, I'm Jared. Welcome to Kill-Divill, where we focus on rum and cocktails. Today we are going to infuse some rum with anchovies. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. In either case, I hope you enjoy this recipe. The first question on your mind is probably, why the hell would you infuse rum with anchovies? There's a couple of reasons for this. Number one, I posted a short in which a viewer commented, Sunny5731, commented that their favorite flavor mojito, because I was asking what their favorite flavor mojito was, their favorite flavor was anchovy and eggplant. And I thought that had to be a troll. However, it was interesting enough that I wanted to give it a try. And then I saw my friend Gnome over at the Gnome's Tavern make a oyster-infused vodka, and I thought, sardine-infused rum? Let's give it a go. One thing you may be wondering is, what is this really like? It smells like alcohol, I have to say. And that's probably because I used a cheap rum. I'm not getting a lot of aroma. In fact, all I really smell is the alcohol. Flavor, though, salty and a little fishy. And honestly, it's not nearly as bad as I feared. I kind of wish I'd used nicer rum now. Salty first, then a little bit fishy on the aftertaste. Honestly, it's not that bad. A note on the rum. You can infuse anchovies into any rum you so desire. I'm going to be using Trader Joe's Rum of the Gods because basically it's cheap. But if you find something that goes great with anchovies, feel free to let me know what it is in the comments. A note on the anchovies. There are a lot of types of anchovies out there, and I have to say I did not try them all. In fact, this is the only one I tried. I'm not a big fan of anchovies myself, so I wasn't going to buy a whole lot of anchovies and then waste them. Just throw them away, not eating them. So this is what I've got. They are preserved in olive oil. There's some anchovies that are preserved in salt instead. So if you're using salt preserved anchovies, you may have to adjust this recipe. You may also have to adjust it depending on the type of anchovies that you get. So this is more of a guideline recipe rather than it is a hard, fast rule one. To start, we're going to take our anchovies, and this is a small jar. That's a jar, right? It is 4 1/4 ounces in weight. There's something in grams. I'll put that in the subtitles down below. And it's about, I compare it to some of my other measurement tools, and it's about 120 milliliters in volume, maybe a little bit more than that. So that tells you how much olive oil is in there. So I'm going to take these and dump them in a large mouth jar. And I'm going to have to dig in there with a spoon. Oh, they're coming. And they look a little bit like leeches. Not to gross you out or anything, but anyway, I'm going to set this aside. And now I'm going to dump my rum in on top. And this is a 750 milliliter bottle. Oh, spilled a little. That rum didn't want to go with the anchovies either, did it? Yeah, well. You get the idea. Set this aside. And you'll want a sealable container. Like so, because now we're going to give it a shake. And we're going to let it sit for about an hour. The first half an hour I'm going to shake every once in a while. The last half an hour I'm just going to let it sit. So I'll see you in an hour. 1 hour later, and this is what it looks like. I'm now going to put it in the freezer, and I'm going to leave it there for 24 hours. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it's been 24 hours. Let's get the gunk out of the freezer. Okay, it's been 24 hours. Let's get the infusion out of the freezer. And here it is. As you can see, there's sort of a hockey puck on top of there. So the first thing to do is to strain this stuff out. And I think I'm going to do a coarse strain first. I do have my turkey baster because olive oil doesn't always freeze in the freezer. And then you can use the turkey baster to pull that olive oil out. But I'm going to do a coarse strain. So what that means is I'm going to take this. I'm going to pour all the liquid through my strainer. I've got a big strainer here, big bowl to catch the liquid. Let's see how this goes. Okay, and that should just about do it. So we left the anchovies behind and we left the fat behind. Okay, now I'm going to set this aside because I'm not going to eat those anchovies. You probably can if you want. If they're just rum-soaked anchovies. If you like anchovies, you like rum, you're probably going to like that. Fat, though, I'm not going to use at all. Now for a finer strain. I do have a finer mesh strainer. I also have a coffee filter, and I'm going to run the liquid through that. And I'm going to put it into another wide mouth bottle. Now, this will take a lot more time, so I'm just going to leave you here. Eventually, this is all going to be in the bottle. I'm going to label it, date it, and put it in the fridge and keep it there until I use it. And that's it. Anchovy-Infused Rum. Enjoy. Note, using coffee filters takes a very, very, very long time. I would strongly suggest going to a cheesecloth. I wish I had had it. Or if you lack patience like I do, consider scooping out the extra fat with a spoon. You'll probably need a wide mouth bowl of some sort to do that, but it'll save you a lot of time. And to be honest, I'm not sure if this deserves that amount of time. Question of the day. Now that I've made this, what do I do with it? Clearly I'm going to make an anchovy and eggplant mojito, but what else can I do with this rum? Let me know in the comments down below. Note that there are ways to support the channel if you're so inclined. I have t-shirts. You can have a t-shirt. Contact me through any of the social media links down below. We'll make sure you get a t-shirt. And while you're at that social media link, you might as well follow, subscribe, and do that sort of thing. Finally, if you made it this far, give me a like, give me a subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of the other things I do with rum. And until next time, cheers.